him and I'm at it again. The crystal air calling my name. Down a gravel road, box full of fur, and a mystery in the next steel burr. Catching the first made me a believer. A whole lot of coons, yotes, and beaver.
What a day, guys. What a season. All right, guys, welcome to day 20. It's crazy. I've been doing this for 20 days now. It doesn't seem like it, but thanks to everyone that joined in the live last night. That's so fun, just to talk trapping with trappers across the country. Had a lot of fun doing that. I always do. But first coon of the day. Hopefully it's a good day. You know, it got cold last night. The truck says 20 degrees right now, but it's gonna warm up. I think the high is 58. Now our lows are gonna be back into the mid 30s. So gonna be a fun day. I got my boy riding with me today. You know, Thanksgiving break, he decided he's gonna hang out with me for the day, so should be a good time. We'll get him taken care of, get down the road, see what we can produce today. Got a lot more sets to put out. We're gonna be hammering out some steel. We got to get as many as we can before Tuesday when I go back to work. Now, it's been a while since this 220 seen any action. Got us a possum this morning. And if you're in the live feed last night, you knew that I found my setters. Well, actually, I didn't find them. My buddy Brad that was riding with me found them. It's kind of funny how I looked at like every 220 location I had, and I could not find these suckers. Brad jumps out to get one possum out of a 220, and there they are laying there, and he finds them. Pretty awesome. So magical possum philosophy. Yeah, something like that. Moving a little slow this morning, fellas. It's cold. It is bitterly cold. Now I'm gonna remember not, actually, you know what, no, throw these in the truck so I do not forget them. Yeah. Boy, that possum is froze solid, guys. It's cold. It was 18 degrees this morning. I'm not sure what kind of a day we're gonna have yet. The fact that I caught a possum here is pretty wild, but normally they don't move too much once it gets really cold, so I'm kind of shocked by that a little bit. Okay. There we go. Hopefully get a coon this time. That's funny. The first time this ever happened, my boy was with me. That is a fox in a Duke dog proof, guys. I'm sorry, this is an easy dog proof. Pull only dog proof trap. And we got a red in it. This doesn't happen often. This is number 6 for me ever. But yes, we got a red in a pull only dog proof. You know, they say it can't be done, but it is. These are not dog proof, guys. They're dog resistant. If that red can stick his paw in there, so can you know, any small dog with any type of claws or anything. So you still got to be careful where you set these, but really pretty red. We're gonna get her dispatched and get out of here. That's cool. All right, guys, so the first piece that's pretty much dying out on me didn't produce a whole lot. We're kind of some of the fresher ground now, but not my good stuff yet. This second coon we've caught on this trail, it doesn't look like much, guys, but just going underneath this this dead I'm not even sure what it is, to be honest with you.
It's a tree.
Yeah, it's a tree. Thanks, Noah. But no, it is a nice big coon here, and this actual road is littered with these little trails, and I just picked the best one and went with it, and you know, it's produced 2 for us now, so I'll take that. Well, we got us a good one inside the tube here. This is only our second empty trap that we have had since we started setting this location. So this is day, I want to say 6 or 7 on it now, and total we've had 2 empty traps. So we've taken some fur off this, but I expect it to keep continuing too. Just the whole setup is perfect with the the big mature timber going to a big river system, and everything's funneled right through this tube. So great location, get him taken care of, get down the road. Well, we got us another one today. He's kind of a little mud ball, but you can see it froze solid here today. He's standing on ice right there. So they actually went around my 220 over here. If you can tell, it's kind of, they knocked all the brush down and everything else. We'll get that redone here in a second, but anyway, get him taken care of. Hopefully have a good day yet. You know, it started off kind of slow, but we're early yet on dead ground. About another 15, 20 older pieces before getting some fresh stuff, so we'll see how we do. It's kind of funny, just yesterday was my buddy caught a possum that had pink ears, and this little guy's got kind of pink on his too. Kind of interesting. Wonder what does that, but kind of a cool little guy. Never really seen that before. So smile for the camera, bud. Thank you. Well, here we are at that location with junk where we've caught a coon every single day. Somebody decided they're gonna pull the trap for me, so frustrating, but here's what it is, guys. Gonna get down the road. Well, day 20. This is the first coon that this trap has caught. We've caught several on the other side of the road here. This is where I kind of started my whole channel here 2 years ago, going up to this cornfield, which is now a cornfield. Last year's beans, so it wasn't much of a trail, but really nice coon. Really silver tint to him. Definitely a good one throwing back the truck, but still on that old piece. Probably got 20 locations here to check before he hit fresh ground, which I'm excited for. But I think this is number 6 getting thrown in the back of the truck. Oh, we got us a big one here. Ooh, very vocal. But he's kind of rubbed on the back there. Big coon though. This area, this one and the location after this have kind of been notorious already this year for having some rub spots, but we'll get him taken care of. My pellet gun's starting to kind of give up a little bit of oomph behind it, so we'll be making a run in town, probably picking up gun number 2 this year, which, you know, they don't last forever, and I definitely use and abuse them. So, but always normally I carry a second pellet gun for a spare, but now we just got our 22 pistol we'll be using if we have to. But anyway, we're gonna get him taken care of and get out of here. Well, this new piece is definitely paying off today. We got a nice growling one here, but not the best fur quality on him. But I do think it is a boar, so we're gonna go ahead and take him and get out of here, guys. All right, guys, so our newer piece, you know, it's producing, but it's definitely slower than the last few days. So could just be the weather, but you know, it's also, this is day 4 I believe on it now. It's gonna start slowing down, so at the end of this, we get done running this fresh stuff, we're gonna have to keep adding traps. That's the only way that this line is going to keep producing consistent numbers, is keep adding. If you're not growing, you're dying as far as the road line goes. So get him taken care of and get out of here. We got plenty of stuff left to check yet. All right, guys, we got another one here trying to hide his face. He's not the biggest guy, but he's still probably going to come home with us. But line really slowed down today. I was really hoping to have 25. I was really hoping for 40 to begin with, and then now I'm kind of was hoping for 25, and I think now we're kind of hoping for 15. It's really died off. We're on the back half of the new stuff. We don't have a whole lot to show for it, so but that's all right, because we're going to be adding some steel here pretty soon once we get to the end of this route. So just keep pushing, guys, all we can do. Well, we got our first 220 coon of the day. Just happens to be a really little guy. This is on a trail. We got 220 sets right there that we've taken a few coon off of now, but this side, this is the first catch on this side. So not the biggest coon, but skull still make it worth it. So okay. I'm tired, guys. We just filled our face with food, and boy, after eating everything yesterday and already being tired this morning, I think we're both ready for a nap today. There we go. I like that a whole lot better. All right, hopefully get another one. All right, guys, we definitely didn't produce the coon today on our regular line that we wanted to, but got us onto some fresh ground now. It does not appear that this trail has been set on at all. I see some deer tracks on it too, but it's going underneath that cedar tree up there, so I know that it's mainly going to be coon, and using a dog proof, I don't have to worry about deer at all whatsoever. So this is a spot that I didn't get pre-staked. Probably 40 locations in here that I just didn't get to. Oh man, that ground's getting hard quick. But so I brought traps with me so we can get this stuff done and catch some more coon out of this. Now we're gonna be on the road about 100 yards. All right, we got us another untapped location here. This one's always been a good one for me too. Normally pick up 5 or 6 coon off this trail. You know, pre-staking makes the world of difference. It's gonna take me forever today to get these traps staked out and baited. It's so much easier when I can just run down here with a bait jar, set them real quick, and be gone. Definitely is a huge advantage to getting that stuff out in the ground well before now. But you know, there's only so much time. Even that 2 weeks of pre-staking, guys, I got a lot of stuff out, but just didn't have time to get it all out. You know, I still working full time, getting about 50 hours a week then, and it was tough. So we're getting her figured out now. I still got to pull some more sets. Got to go look at another new area. It's gonna be a busy day yet, so definitely gonna be feeling it tonight. Oh, that hit something hard. All right, pair of good sets out. Hopefully get 1 or 2 coon off this tomorrow. We'll just keep nickel and diming ourselves to 1,000. We'll get there eventually, guys. All right, guys, we're setting this location here. Pair of dog proofs. I was originally planning on putting a couple footholds in here, but I didn't bring any footholds with me, so we're kind of modifying it. Use dog proofs. Now you look at this little creek system, and you can tell they're kind of walking over the top here. I got another dog proof down there. But this is real hidden, real subtle. I just saw this little piece here and I thought, okay, that looks like something's going in and out of it. I got down in here. I'm gonna get lower. How low can you go? And look at this tunnel. That is awesome. Matter of fact, I'd love to put a 220 down here. I think I actually might go do that too. But you can't really see it. It's a tunnel under the grass, guys. But I just saw this little piece here, and the way it was all pushed down into the mud, I thought, something's moving down that, something's running that. And guess what? We're gonna find out tomorrow what is running this. All right, guys, here we are above that funnel. You know, it kind of opens up once you get behind it a little bit. I had to make sure I'm not, you know, 200 yards from any house. We're gonna stay at least 5 feet away from the fence, which are the laws for our 220s here in Iowa. I'll say it again, guys, I love 220s. These are definitely my favorite. Now this is such a low area. I'm gonna bed those springs completely up, and we're just gonna kind of tuck it down in here. There's not gonna be a whole lot of fencing needed for this because it kind of only gives them one path through here. There we go. Boy, I like that a lot. That's gonna have something tomorrow. I feel it. All right, We got another spot here that I marked as a 220 location. There's a trail that kind of wraps down right next to a farm entrance, actually. It's kind of crazy how that works, but not 100% sure how we're gonna go about this. Maybe we're gonna put it right up there. If I can do it without totally destroying the location here. All right, that'll work. Don't forget the driver. We're out of here. Oh, if I can get the actual pogo into the slot here. This is a great little 220 location. Apparently I only set one side of this one. Oh man. I like this spot. That's also another spot we could pick up our next bobcat too. Really nice trail here. We're gonna tuck it up underneath these weeds. Ooh, I don't like how that went in. Something like so. Always got to block these sides off. They like to walk around these things quite often, guys. So. There's a little something over the top, and we'll go up here at the top. This is a steep SOB too. Whew. Looks good down there. We're gonna have a coon tomorrow. We got us a really nice trail here, going down into this little creek. Nice over the road trail. These are what I like, kind of my bread and butter for sure. It'll also be a good spot here late season because it's a timber to timber location. We got timber on both sides of the road here, no crops around. Generally the spots like that are just good year round, but one of the few spots that will still produce late season. So seems kind of tight to get two traps in here, but we're gonna make it work. Got that other one done, bud?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, go up this trail a little bit. Put another one right here. Thank you. Oh. Feels good putting more traps out, guys. I wish these were pre-staked. We'd have been done a long time ago and probably had 3 times the amount of traps out, but here's what it is. This here's another great location. If you can see right there is a trail coming down. It actually curves and wraps around a little bit and comes right down through here and makes a perfect funnel. We're throwing another 220 in here. That's just a great location for it. You know, I get kind of the reputation for being a dog proof trapper, and that is a lot of what I set, but the only reason for that, primarily, oh yeah, you can see the tracks down in here, because I can't legally set a lot of 220s. A lot of my area is very populated by people, and we got to be 200 yards away from any inhabited building. Plus, you know, even if it is within 200 yards, if I know they got a dog that runs kind of free range, it's not worth me you know, giving trappers a bad reputation and catching their dogs. So my 220s are definitely limited because of such, but man, I do like them though. It's gonna be a lot like one of the last locations we did. It's really tucked in here, really low. I fully anticipate to catch, I caught a fox last year. I snared this location and we caught a really nice fox in it. Who knows what we're gonna pull out of here. Could very easily get a bobcat in a spot like this. Sky's the limit, guys. Man, that's just awesome. That's gonna tuck in there nicely. Really hidden too. If we catch something, you're not gonna see it from the road, but nice trail going up. We got a fence line up here. We're gonna catch some fur in this, I guarantee it. This is a really well hidden 220 we just put in. I like that a lot. We got two on the other side, a little more open and exposed, but when these things are really funneled down tight like that, that just gives me all the confidence in the world in them. You know, I'm not the best conibear trapper by any means, but I have a lot of confidence when I have it really funneled down, really steep edges with either vegetation or the trails, you know, engraved into the ground and it's deep. Those are going to produce for a while. I love that set. All right, guys, what a location here. I don't know if you can see all the tracks up there on the bank, all the tracks over here coming up and through. Just a great location. My boy was concerned I went down here, and I do want to talk about this a little bit. You can see the power poles. I'm well to the row side of the power lines, but this farmer actually brought the fence to the road. So I jumped down over the top of this culvert here and set this. I'm on the other side of the fence technically, but his fence is on the row, so I am legally able to do this. I don't do it very often, but this spot is easy. You know, I can climb right up the bank there and get up pretty easy. But great location. I can't pass this up ever. All right, we got us another really good location here. You can see the trail going right down here and just burying themselves in the grass. It's actually going to beans, but there's a nice little draw here that they can be going up and down. I thought I was planning on 220 in this, but we are low on 220, so I think we only got rat stretchers for one more 220 in the box of the truck. So this one could easily be converted to a dog proof. Pogo slipped off. Since this one can be converted to a pogo or a DP very easily, we're just gonna use that. Yeah. There we go. Just using some of the traps that we pulled earlier. Normally I'd like to use all fresh stuff, but this stuff's still in the back of the truck from when we pulled some the other day, so we're using them. But nice little trail. We'll pick up a few coon on it. Well, here we go, guys. We caught another one at least. I got like 4 sets here at the end of this new stuff that we're setting today that I'd already set, including my favorite 220 location of all time that I showed you guys last couple days. But we just got onto that Lulls areas and picked up another coon, so it's definitely been slow, but get him taken care of. Check the rest of this, go pull some dead stuff and reset a whole section that I only had set for about 5 days. Shouldn't take us more than about 45 minutes to go set the whole thing of like 40 locations. So hopefully pull some good numbers out of these guys. All right, guys, we're getting the rest of this line wrapped up. This whole section pulled. We did manage to get at least 2 coon off it so far, but my good stuff, it was definitely a slow day, very slow day. But That's all right. We got plenty of fresh stuff out today. Hopefully we're gonna have a little bit of time to at least get a little bit more set out yet too, even once I pull this. But just trying to free up time so we can get some more ground. But day 20 on this set and we're still pulling coon off, so that's a good sign. Well, we had 3 dog proofs in here. Caught a few coon off them, but they got took, so frustrating, but what do you do? Time to move on. I got a lot more down this road. I wonder if they got a hold of too. Well guys, it's starting to get later here. We got on some of that stuff that we trapped for about 5 or 6 days, and I can't remember what was going on, but for some reason I set it all off. We're not setting it all today, but we're getting as much as we can here. You know, it's not virgin ground, but should still produce some. So, but anyway, we're about ready to wrap up for the day, guys. Actual fur that got caught was pretty terrible, but you know, we're pushing. Hopefully tomorrow's a better day. Well guys, we just got back. Very slow day, considering what we have been doing. Came home with 18 coon, that fox and a dog proof, when we picked up that skunk that we had yesterday. 18 coon on 775. That's 793, so we didn't break 8 today. Definitely seems like this line was feast or fathom here recently. We've been feasting pretty good for 3 days, and it, you know, I knew it was coming. We're gonna catch up to us, but I got a bunch of fresh stuff out, some more fresh. We went through and set some stuff that we only had set for about 5 or 6 days there. Then I had to set some of it off. Did have some more trap theft come along, but tomorrow I'm setting some private ground for some muskrat and coon, so I can take some boys trapping with me. I tend to, you know, this long road line is probably gonna be a little too much for them. Plus, I don't want to take kids that aren't my own, especially along the road ditches. You know, they can be kind of dangerous, so we're gonna get some private ground set up, hopefully catch some beaver and some otter with them. Who knows what we can do, but we're gonna set a little road line around there as well. Kind of got a big thing mapped out here, covering a lot of miles for sure this last 3-day route that we're gonna have, but we're gonna get it figured out. So take care, guys.